Hello year 3 and welcome to Tuesday's PE lesson. I'm back! So we haven't actually got a workout video for you today. I thought it'd be really nice for you to do some research on an Olympian because we've looked at Olympic Games and we've compared them between the ancient and the modern ones. So I thought it'd be really nice if you could do a fact file about an Olympian of your choice. So if you did still want to do any sort of exercise or form of sport, if you haven't been out sledging or tobogganing in this amazing snow, I think it'd be really nice for you to do a bit of Just Dance or something like that. But I think this would be really nice for you also to do, to get a bit of research done and to create a lovely fact file. It'll be interesting to see who you choose. So here is just some logos of the past Olympic Games that we have. I found this and I thought it'd be really cool to show you. Obviously the Tokyo 2020, as we know, hasn't actually happened yet, but it has been postponed to this year in July, I think, June or July, one of them. Obviously it couldn't happen last year, but fingers crossed it happens this year, because we've had loads of those Olympians who have been training every day, working so hard, and it would be such a shame if they couldn't partake in the sport that they absolutely love. So I have found a video that includes 10 sports we didn't know used to be in the Olympics. Now some of them are rather interesting and I really wanted to share them with you because yeah, brilliant. And you could, if you even look at some of their old, very interesting 10 sports that used to be at the Olympics. Not quite sure why the ski ballet didn't quite catch on, but looks like fun. And obviously the athletes, they all dedicate themselves to their sport, which is brilliant. Okay, so there are many different games that you can choose from, which have completely transformed from the first Olympics. As we know, the first Olympic Games was just the running event. So I have chosen swimming because I love swimming. It was a sport I loved to do when I was younger, and I always went to swimming club. For my GCSEs I took swimming, and I did personal survival as well. When I went to university I was in the swimming club. I never took part of any of the events, but it was a sport that I love, and I still love it now. As I say to the children in class, I think I was a water baby, and I used to love going in the sea. I used to surf a lot, not so much anymore, but I would love to go back and sort of do all of that again, because I studied in Plymouth as well, so it meant that I was able to go surfing a lot. But yeah, no, I love swimming, and I think it's a great sport. So we're just going to have a look at the Olympic Games that you can choose to do. As a sport. So I'm just going to scroll through these and you can have a look. If you think that I'm scrolling too fast, just pause the video and just have a look at the games that are available. Now you're going to be choosing from one of these to do. Now these are all of the games, and they are including the Paralympics as well. Fencing is something that Mrs. Ludlow used to do. She loved fencing, and she was a competitive as well. Might want to ask her about that. There we go. So there are all the games that you could choose from to find an Olympian to write about. So and if you wanted, you can go to this website anyway. It's just the Olympic Channel website that you can have a look at. Okay, so fingers crossed this works, as the other video didn't. But this is Rebecca, and she was a Olympic swimmer. I say was. She has retired. So fingers crossed. So great inspiration there, Rebecca Adlington. She was 19 when she won her first, well, 2 gold medals, and she beat the world record as well. So this is my fact file of Rebecca Adlington. She has definitely sort of, I chose her because obviously she had these dreams and these ambitions to become a swimming Olympic swimmer, and like she said, she'd been training for years and years. She had to dedicate herself to swimming, so she had to set times that she would wake up, and I know sometimes it's so hard to get up in the morning, especially during the winter nights and mornings, and it's just grueling, and but you can see that she's worked so hard to get to where she is, and it paid off. So I'm just going to read through the fact file that I have got. So Rebecca Adlington, she was born on the 17th of February 1989, and she is retired English freestyle swimmer. She won 2 gold medals at the 2008 Summer Olympics in the 400 metre and the 800 metre freestyle event. She won bronze medals in the women's 400 and 800 freestyle events in the 2012 Summer Olympics in London. She actually retired from all competitive swimming on the 5th of February in 2013. So her early life, Rebecca started swimming at the age of 3 as her parents wanted her to learn a life skill. Now, I definitely think that swimming is a life skill to have. So, and my mum has also said that, so she's the reason why I love swimming so much as well. She fell in love with it. Alexa, stop. I am so sorry about that. My timer just went off. Never mind. She fell in love with it straight away and knew that she wanted to become a swimmer, and she wanted it to be competitive, but she didn't think she would ever become a multiple Olympic, world and Commonwealth and European medalist, because she won some medals in the Commonwealth Games. Okay, so her biggest achievement then. So as we know, Rebecca broke the world record in the 800 metre freestyle in 2008 in Beijing. The record was 19 years old, so it hadn't been beaten for 19 years old, which was the same age as her at the time. It was the highlight of her swimming career and a standout moment for her personally, because she couldn't believe that she'd become, quote, the greatest swimmer Great Britain had produced. So that is something that I found that she said herself, that she couldn't believe that she'd become the greatest swimmer that Great Britain had produced. So after the Olympics then, since retiring from swimming, Rebecca had enjoyed challenging herself and exploring different avenues. She has been on a variety of TV shows. So she was on I'm a Celebrity in 2013, she went on The Jump in 2016, and she went on MasterChef in 2017. So she is definitely getting herself out there. So she also used her time in the Olympics to set up her own Learn to Swim program. The motto of the 2012 Olympic Games, to inspire a generation, which has been a legacy for her has inspired her to set up the program that she Learn to Swim program. So it's been her greatest challenge in swimming, as she revealed that her mission is to see every child in the UK leave primary school being able to swim 25 metres. She is very proud to say that there are now 10,000 children a week learning to swim the Becky way in her programs across the country. So she has been working hard to make sure that children are leaving school, primary school, being able to swim at least 25 metres, because as she said, swimming is a life skill. It really is, and it's a great form of exercise as well. So that is my final paragraph of Rebecca Adlington. So your task today is to choose an Olympic sport of your choice, then choose an Olympian who stands out the most to you when you've done your research, and then write a fact file about them. I'm not going to give you a template. I think it would be really nice to see you just lay it out yourself. We have done fact files before when we did our Isabel Suarez fact file non-chronological report. So a fact file needs a title, which is normally larger than your own handwriting, an introductory paragraph, subheadings, past tense, until the end. So with my last paragraph, it was about what she has started up and what she is planning on doing. So that's sort of like a conclusion. Obviously you need paragraphs and pictures if possible. Don't worry if you don't have any, I'm sure you can draw them. If you don't have any printer ink or a printer, just draw them yourselves, and it'll be really lovely to see. So that is what your task is to do today. I hope you have enjoyed this PowerPoint and this video, and hopefully it inspires you to find somebody of a sport that you like, and gets you into have a go at that sport as well. Be nice to see. Like I said, do some Just Dance if you feel like you need to do some exercise, if you haven't been out sledging already in this lovely weather. It's still snowing here in Faversham. My garden is looking ever so white, and it's really nice to just have, but I am sat here with a blanket around my legs because it's so cold. Enjoy the snow. I look forward to seeing any sort of snow pictures as well. Thank you, Year 3. Bye bye.